NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Picking it up live down at the 10th. Been a steady performance so far early in this first round, but at some point, Frank, they need to take steady to spectacular.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, Rich, and really sooner rather than later, that's for sure. But, yeah, steady becomes boring if it stays on for too long. Oh, I liked that.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Second shot, Frank, now to the par 4 10th.
Have to look, first of all, which quarter of the green that the flag is. There's 4 different quarters. As long as you're keeping that second shot in that little area, then 10 will certainly reward that second shot. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Pretty good stroke right there, just to hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Shouldn't be a problem here. Been a little too much of that, Frank, just sort of ho-hum pars. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Frank, another good hole, the par 4 11th, looking at the second shot now.
Yeah, the second shot has a similar look to the second shot at the third hole at Bay Hill. Water all down the left-hand side, that has to be respected. And a green, really, where you've got to favor the right side, or at least right of middle.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable, that never deviated offline.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Oh, man, just slides by. And only a tap in left. Good putt. Just a little tap in here. Still playing even for the day after the par. Frank, now we're at the 574-yard, par 5 12th How critical are the par fives if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par fours are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par five, you've really got to take advantage of it. Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. And now the second shot here at this par five. Just a bit offline and into the bunker.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Oh, without a doubt, that will be on the highlight reel later tonight. Excellent shot. Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's the par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down. 250 off the tee, leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over-ambitious here and run out of fairway. That second shot over water. Whoa.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Par 4 13th, Frank, how do you hit this approach shot?
Rich, it's the first par 4 at Bay Hill where the water is actually on the right of the green, and that has to be taken into consideration. Just a little errant shot, and then you're going to be wet. So a little left of the flag, that's where you want to be.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Frank, now to the 14th of par 3, and how difficult is this hole?
Once again, very narrow entry into the green, so ideally you want to fly the ball a little higher than normal, make it soft, make it land a little softer. Should be safely on deck.
Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. And getting ready for the putt. My goodness, what does a guy have to do to make a putt out here? So a tester from 4 feet. Nice par to remain 3 under. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog leg here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You've got to play to your strength.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, Tiger won here 4 times in a row from 2000 to 2003, and in all, he's won it 8 times. Why is his game so well suited to Bay Hill?
Bay Hill just suits somebody that can fly the ball through the air and land it soft, because these greens get durably firm. And obviously they get slick, so you've got to be a great fast green. If you're long, that certainly helps. That sounds like the MO of a certain Tiger Woods.
And with the birdie, moves into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
And moves into some very good company.
So, 1 round in the books and a lot to chew on here.
There is. This is going to be a tough championship to pull away. The standard of golf, especially that first page of the leaderboard. Excellent golf.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's second round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo back at the 4th hole here at Bay Hill. This is the first par 5 on the golf course, 561 yards. You thinking birdie here, Frank?
No, you certainly are. Perhaps even 3. This is almost ramrod straight, little hazard down the right side. But a good one, you can certainly get home for 2.
Good tee shot right in the short grass.
Second shot.
Frank, tricky little 3rd shot here at the par 5 4th.
Especially if you don't have a full number, because there's just that little mound in the middle of the green. If you get on the wrong side of that, instantly you can be 30, 40 feet away. So check where the flag is. Is it front? Is it back? And then try and land it in that section.
Birdie try up next. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Frank, now to the 5th. What's the strategy here at this shorter par 4?
Well, if you want to flex your muscles, Rich, take it over that left bunker. With a little trailing breeze, you might even get close to the green. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good. Oh, that's fine.
1992, Captain Cool, Fred Couples won by 9 shots over Gene Sowers. And with that win, Frank, Freddie became the #1 ranked player of the world.
Yeah, those are the days for Freddie. It was just like sticking a key in the car. Give it a little turn, and he was off and running.
Good swing, good shot yet again. really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Starting to move now, Frank, on this leaderboard.
Certainly going all in the positive direction. He's in the middle of the pack, now top 15.
Frank, the 6th hole here at Bay Hill, this is not the hole you want to be playing if you have a case of the snap hooks, is it?
No, the snap hooks, you'll never leave the tee. Dozen balls, you'll still be going.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. Well, Frank, that changes the outlook, doesn't it?
Yeah, from the middle of nowhere. Actually, we'd nearly forgotten about him on the leaderboard. Now in the top 15. Big move.
Frank, the good news as you come to the 7th after that beast of a par 5 is that it's just under 200 yards and there's no water.
Yeah, it's not as long as the second, but it's just as demanding. Very narrow entry into this green.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. Be very happy with that one.
Yeah, lag putt, I mean, really, it's unrealistic to try and make those. So anytime you can two-putt from there is a good result.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Doesn't dig into the lead with that par, but Frank, sometimes, and you know this as well as anyone, you just have to kind of maintain your footing out there.
What a great shot. Long and straight.
That's how you do it.
Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what... and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit. Given the conditions, but once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze, but if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more. It's a big green. Just managed to get it smack bang in the middle of it.
He has this attempt for par. It's a solid par right there, Frank.
He'll be moving to third place, inching his way to the top of the leaderboard.
It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank, this is good golfing weather. Nice, strong breeze. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That is a really good shot, landing close to the flagstick. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Yet another birdie and yet another tie at the top of the leaderboard. Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. 561-yard par 5 fourth. Frank, a chance to make 4 and maybe even an eagle 3.
Yeah, that green's just raised a little bit, so if you had a good drive in there and you're going with a slightly shorter club, big advantage.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one. Oh, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it?
Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Headed for the bunker. A bit unfortunate in the bunker, Frank.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what his bunker plays like.
Routine stuff here, Frank, from the bunker.
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of him with his third shot coming up.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Frank, that birdie will help the cause. Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron?
A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Good looking shot right here. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read, and missed out on that second part. Not going to win it with pars, are you?
That's for sure. Just feel too good, too talented, and making too many birdies.
Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
So toweled off, dried off, and ready to go.
Yeah, let's hope this swing he hasn't still got the floaties on.
Playing his fourth shot after the third was wet. So Frank, he'll take a drop here.
Yeah, he'll take his medicine, take his penalty shot. The hole's not over yet. This has to go in the hazard.
He needs to get up. Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
So, in the water, now in position, playing his sixth shot.
Just got to act like it didn't happen.
Frank, you always talk about it not compounding the error, but here again, another shot from the rough.
Yeah, if you try again. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Somehow that managed to miss the bunker, Frank.
Yeah, that looked like it was sand for sure.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Really no chance to go in there. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That hole certainly got the best of him. Triple bogey. Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief and you come to the par 3 7th.
Still takes a good tee shot here, though, Rich. Narrow entry, and the green's 30 yards deep. You've still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
Well, that's just a tee to green clinic, a seminar on how to do it the right way. Every single green in regulation. That was just a lousy putt right there. No other way to say it. Just 5 feet left. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Let's move on to the 8th. And Frank, what's ahead here?
Big par 4, just over 450 yards. Ideally, you want to get it down by that bunker where it's nice and flat, because that second shot, you know what's coming up.
Good contact, good result.
Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. Frank, as we look at the approach shot here at the 8th, no doubt a player would be happy to walk out of here with a par.
Oh, no doubt about that at all. Really, you want to judge your second shot to land somewhere in the middle of this green. Don't really want to be messing with the front. If you have a little look, you'll see why.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie.
It's that sneaky distance. Which has been a very good workmanlike performance. Yet another birdie.
Into the top 15 on the leaderboard. So through 3 rounds, just outside the top 10, what kind of a chance do you give a player who is sitting outside the first 10?
Yeah, it's slim. I certainly would not say none, though, Rich. You know, we've countless times over the years seen someone post an early one in and watch the leaders crumble at the end. Good opportunity tomorrow. Put a good round on the board and then just sit back and wait. And then remember, there's also the chance of a playoff.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Regarded as a very accurate player, that shot says it all. Well, he's going for back-to-back birdies here, trying to jumpstart this round.
Some momentum moving in the right direction.
In complete command of his game. 9 under for the tournament with that birdie. Frank, the 15th, kind of a fun golf hole if you can curve your ball. I mean, that's a huge dogleg to the right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much easier if you're a right-hander if you cut it down here. If you don't cut it, then make sure you don't run out down that left side.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. The Bay Hill Club & Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there. Takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front. That second shot which comes over the lake. And that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5. His second shot. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Frank, he's knocking them down and picking them up.
Oh, it's just taking pins out, one after the other.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. And with the birdie, moves into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
And moves into some very good company.
Frank, deep into a round, par 3 17th, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
Here we go. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Trying to make yet another birdie.
Well, good roll, good putt.
Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill. It's the 18th, seen of quite a bit of history through the years.
Yeah, if you can hit a tee shot around 300 yards, it's going to give you about 150 in. So that's the goal here. The tee shot, wide fairway, but once again, second shot.
You can play it from there, 300 yards away and in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Hazard?
Maybe wet. Might need some wings just to clear this hazard.
That water is looking rather intimidating.
After hitting it in the drink, this is the 4th shot.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine. The scorecard is quickly adding up. Well, he's taking the right side out of play, Rich. It looks a little left.
Coming out of the rough, not he wants.
Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Frank, this is one you don't practice, but sometimes you have to do it. Time for the drop.
Yeah, it should be the easiest shot in golf. You've just paid for it. Oh, that was solid, Rich. This one's safely on.
Good putt. Frank, always nice to get in a round here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, the house that Arnie built.
Yeah, it's never easy. Water, so much in play here. Greens firm, fast. Great test.
So for all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner for Frank Nobilo. Until next time.